If you're a parent and you rented an inflatable bouncy house on a day like today, well, the party can be over in a hurry if that popular playhouse is not set up properly. In tonight's special assignment, Matt Grubbs found out about a little-known state law designed to protect your kids and what you need to know to make sure the company you hire is playing by the rules.
Okay, ready, set, go.
It's a spring Saturday and an inflatable fun jump obstacle course provides the afternoon's entertainment.
For our son's birthday.
At Delano Whitney's home on Albuquerque's west side.
They might get some bumps and bruises here and there, but nothing, major has happened and the whole time that I've done it.
The Whitneys are like many parents and see inflatable bounce houses, slides, and obstacle courses as a relatively cheap way to keep a lot of kids happy.
Hello.
Kids love them. They can be a lot of fun if used correctly.
For Bobby Aragon and his crew at Amazing Jumps,
Let's do the long ways.
using it right starts
Pull it back about 10 feet.
with setting it upright, because there's a lot at stake.
You never know, wind doesn't give you any warning, so it's you got to be prepared.
New Mexico hasn't had one of these inflatable disasters, despite all of our wind, and despite the fact that until about 2011, anyone with a bounce house was free to set up shop and start collecting cash.
That's why it's important to go with a company that has experience and is willing to follow the state law.
Now, the state considers bounce houses and other inflatables carnival rides. Paulina Brayman Robinson is in charge of making sure people who own bounce houses play by the rules.
If you're a parent, I am a parent and a grandparent, and I would like to make sure that my children and grandchildren are safe.
Before an inflatable can inflate, the state has to have it registered.
They know that they have to give me the year, make, model, and serial number.
Inspected by a nationally certified inspector and insured by a $3 million policy.
If something was to happen tragic, at least our insurance company can help out with that.
Once all that's done, an operator gets a certificate, and if you're a parent, you should ask to see it. Because when we checked with businesses advertising bounce house rentals,
if this is in my backyard, do I need to have insurance? How does that work? Oh, the state doesn't require you to carry? Okay.
One owner incorrectly insisted he did not have to be licensed, insured, or inspected. We called back.
Was that a surprise to you that the state considers inflatables carnival rides?
It was. The owner's now in touch with the state, but pointed out that an inspection only goes so far. The bounce house itself might be safe, but only if it's attached to the ground. And the state agrees with him there.
New Mexico wind and sandstorms, it'll just, in a second, in a split second, the whole unit could fly away.
So don't just ask to see that certificate, ask how the inflatable is attached to the ground.
If you're renting that bounce house in Albuquerque, there are a couple other things you want to know about. If the bounce house is going up in a city park, there needs to be a permit in place, and it has to be a park where that's allowed. Sounds like a lot of hoops to jump through, but the people we talk to who are playing by the rules, they've been inspected, insured, they are happy to tell you about it. All you have to do is ask.
If you don't, and the bounce house you rent is uninsured, a serious injury could mean you or your insurance will be footing the bill. Those few questions now can help keep your kids and their friends safe.
We've been doing it for about 10 years without any major incident.
And happy. Matt Grubbs, KRQE News 13.
Right now, the state is trying to educate people about the laws on these inflatables. To learn all about the laws and the fines and how you can find parks in Albuquerque that allow bounce houses, go to krqe.com.